going to move into where we see this podcast, where we have casual conversations about Christianity, the church, religion, just we even will have apologetic, topics on here. Just anything and everything Christ-centered. That's the whole goal, is Christ-centered media right here, available. And it doesn't even have to be from the top known names in Christianity. It can be your average teenagers who just love the Lord and just the Jesus of Nazareth, so that's the best part. And so moving on, where we see this conversation podcast going, where do we see that? I don't know if Michael, you'd like to take that on first and then transition to Isaiah.
So yeah, I can start it and then I'll pass it over to Isaiah and what he kind of thinks. But for me, I see this podcast being an area where we can kind of have conversations just like what we just did for the last topic, and kind of how we interviewed Isaiah, just to have you guys get to know him, because he's going to be one of the recurring hosts on this podcast. I also want to have other people on as an interview form, and get to know them, get to know what's making them do what they're doing, how they see themselves, or where they see themselves, and what's worked for them. Some people that have been a part of ministries for a long time, and so I see this becoming an interview area, just casual conversations, stories, life stories. Maybe we'll even interview people and we'll end up talking life stories, and then, like Jacob said, it might be nice to have some deep questions answered and also talked about on here, because all three of us, we love talking about strange, biblical topics. For example, that we will have topics about how does time work, with God, and
4-hour conversations. By the way, this isn't light.
Yeah,
we have such long conversations.
Yeah, a long conversation about how where does where is time on a scale towards God? And
trust me, it take 4 hours to explain.
Yeah.
But maybe longer. But still, we are looking forward to that, and we want to make sure that the content on here and is biblically backed. But we also want to allow you to go and search scripture and search other resources that are grounded on scripture to kind of find your own thoughts and views on these things we discuss. But we encourage you to listen and join in on the conversation with us, even though obviously this is pre-recorded, but still join in on the conversation. We'll be responding in the comments, and that's
what's do you want to take it from there?
So I don't know how many of you know Jacob Collier. He's this excellent jazz musician, and he's just crazy talented. And he did a talk at MIT where he talked a little bit about how he got involved in music first. And he gave the example of his mother just gave him a bunch of records and a bunch of sheet music and stuff. And it was like Bach, Beethoven, Sting, all these really cool musicians, and not like all specifically Western musicians. It was a bunch of people from around the world and stuff. And she was just kind of showing him, this is the cool stuff. Now, just mess around with it, And so what I see for this podcast is like us giving you all these cool topics and just being like, take it away, have your own conversations and have fun with it. Exactly. Because learning about God is fun.
It is.
It is very fun.
And you can do it forever.
Yeah, that's the best part.
And so that's my goal for this podcast, is to
I love it.
Show people some of the ropes of how we have conversations about God, and see if that's useful for you.
Exactly. Well, thank you very much. I I'm just really happy that we get to have you here with us, joining in on this podcast and the way we're going to be continuing with this style of video moving forward. That's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. I believe we're cutting this up into segments, so if you watch the entire how many videos we end up posting, thank you very much. It means so much to us here at GoDisciple. We're pretty much ran by just, my brother and I, and our contribution from our friends, our family, our mentors, and so it's just such a beautiful process to be able to bring along our friends and continue this passion of ours, which is to put Christ first and put Christ into media and have Christ-centered media all on this platform, this channel, and we're just excited to see where this goes, and we want to thank you, and go have a good day, a good night, whatever. Bye, guys.